Right friends, welcome back to News at a Glance for 44th week. The first issue is Microsoft India launched its first full-scale cyber security engagement center in New Delhi. Total, Microsoft has got 7 cyber security centers, and this is the first of its kind center in our country, and this will bring together Microsoft capabilities to foster deeper cyber security cooperation with the public and private sector organizations. And if you look at World Cities Day, please do not forget National Unity Day, Rashtriya Ekta Divas, that is the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and on October 31, World Cities Day is also being observed, and this year's theme I have given here, Inclusive Cities, Shared Development. Union Government reconstituted Interstate Council. Interstate Council, please do not forget, it is a constitutional body, and this is basically to facilitate coordination among various states and the center. And you may ask, what is the article? The article is 263 of the Constitution, and Article 263 provisions. Please look into this slide, that if a president feels that public interest would be better served by the establishment of interstate council, this can be established as per Article 263 of the Constitution, and this is established through presidential order, and here chairman is the Prime Minister. Interstate Council, chairman is the Prime Minister, and the members, chief ministers of all the states as well as union territories having legislative assembly. Chief ministers of Delhi as well as Puducherry will be the members of Interstate Council along with the chief ministers of 29 states, and at the same time administrators of union territories not having legislative assembly. And 5 union territories comes into this category, and 6 union ministers, these are all members of Interstate Council, and 11 ministers are permanent invitees. There is no hard and fast rule, government can change this composition, but at present this is the composition of Interstate Council. Himachal Pradesh was declared as India's second open defecation free state. This first state to be declared as open defecation free is Sikkim. At the same time, don't forget, Sikkim is also the first organic state in the country, and Himachal Pradesh is the second open defecation free state in the country. And United Nations Day was observed on 24th October, and you may ask the significance of United Nations Day. This 24th October marks the entry into force of United Nations Charter in 1945. So, on October 24, 1945, United Nations Charter came into force, and the theme for this year is Freedom First, don't forget. Official musket for FIFA World Cup 2018 is released, and certain things don't forget. This FIFA World Cup, that is World Cup football tournament, is going to be held in Russia in 2018, and next Olympics in 2020 are going to be held in Tokyo. These things do not forget. And recently official musket for FIFA 2018 was released. The name is Jabivaka. Jabivaka in Russian language means the one who scores. It is the wolf who radiates fun, charm and confidence. And if someone talks about Jabivaka, this is official musket for FIFA 2018 World Cup. India announced that from 2017-18 academic year, Nepali students will be allowed to compete for seats in IITs. Our President Pranav Mukherjee recently visited Nepal, and from next academic year onwards, Nepalis can attend the competitive examination for IIT. And India at present is granting around 3,000 scholarships to Nepalese students every year. For the first time, Indian women have won the Asian Champions Trophy 2016. This is for the first time India won the Asian Champions Trophy. And two things I would like to tell you. This tournament was held in Singapore. That is one important point. The second important point is India defeated China in the final. These two things please do not forget. India defeated China by 2-1 because of the last minute goal by Deepika Thakur. Look into the next one. Indian researchers have isolated a strain of E. coli bacteria. Nowadays, all of you are familiar with this antimicrobial resistance. These bacterial diseases are not being cured with available antibiotics. This is known as antimicrobial resistance, and recently Indian researchers isolated a strain of E. coli bacteria carrying a gene MCR1. This MCR1 is resistant to the antibiotic colistin. Colistin is considered to be the last mile antibiotic the human race currently has access to. And this MCR1 is resistant to even colistin. This is the worrying factor. And Global Rajasthan Agri-Tech Meet, this is known as GRAM, Global Rajasthan Agri-Tech Meet, was recently held in Jaipur, basically to expose farmers to the latest farm technologies. And this event focused on farmer empowerment, agri-innovations, marketing tie-ups, joint ventures. Here, important aspect I would like to tell you, our Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh attended this GRAM summit. He announced that soil health cards will be given to all 14 crore farmers by the end of 2017. And at the same time, the Agriculture Minister also reiterated that government is behind doubling the farmers' income by 2022. Look into the next one. World Federation of Exchanges. You may ask, what is meant by World Federation of Exchanges? This is the Global Industry Association for Exchanges and Clearing Houses. Exchanges means examples are NSE, then Bombay Stock Exchange. These are examples of exchanges, and one global body is there, that is the World Federation of Exchanges, and recently it has chosen Chitra Ramkrishna. Chitra Ramkrishna is MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange, and she was chosen as a chairperson of the board of World Federation of Exchanges, and she is the first woman chair of World Federation of Exchanges, and its General Assembly was recently held in Colombia. And look into the next one. GST Council in its recent deliberations almost came to the conclusion about 4 slabs. Some of the items may not have any tax as far as GST is concerned, and remaining goods will be put into 4 slabs. 5%, 12% and 18%, then 28%. This 5% is the rate for merit goods like pharmaceuticals, which are very much essential for the human beings. So, essential commodities will be fitted into either 0 rate or merit rate of 5%. And 12% and 18% are known as standard rates. Most of the goods will go to 12% and 18% slabs. And demerit goods like tobacco products, like cigarettes, they will go to the category of 28% slab. So 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. These 4 slabs were decided upon when GST Council met recently. Please do not forget, the chairperson of GST Council is Arun Jaitley, the Finance Minister. Reserve Bank of India recently allowed banks to access this Masala Bonds. That means the banks can issue rupee denominated bonds abroad. This will give additional channel for the banks to access finance. So, Indian banks can now issue rupee denominated bonds abroad, which are known as the Masala Bonds. And this should be within the limit prescribed for foreign investment in corporate bonds. Right, friends? So, from now onwards, banks are allowed to issue Masala Bonds. And at the same time, Reserve Bank of India recently allowed startups to borrow up to $3 million every year under external commercial borrowing. This is very, very important. Information and Broadcasting Ministry has ordered NDTV's Hindi news channel NDTV India to go off the air for one day on November 9th, 10th. Then subsequently, the decision was kept under suspension, and NDTV India, as stated by the government, violated Rule 61P of the program code under cable TV network rules. This pertains to the news coverage of Pathankot terror attack in January 16. 8 members of a banned outfit, that is the Students Islamic Movement of India (SIMI), escaped from ISO certified Bhopal Central Jail, and subsequently they were gunned down in an alleged encounter. And Ram Kishan Gravel, who retired in 2004, committed suicide, and there is lot of noise as far as this one rank one pension scheme is concerned. And one thing, please do not forget, OROP means one rank one pension, irrespective of the date of retirement. The persons with the same rank and same years of service should get same pension, right? This is one important aspect, and Narasimha Reddy committee is associated with the OROP scheme. Then ISRO is developing a new site at Challakere in Karnataka, and ISRO's Chandrayaan2 is slated for launch by the end of 2017. And ISRO is creating simulated craters for Chandrayaan2 mission at a place called Challakere in Karnataka. Right, friends, Chandrayaan-1 was launched in October 2008, please do not forget, and it sent more than 70,000 images. Government is planning to fast track irrigation projects in Indus River Basin in Jammu and Kashmir. The list of projects I have given here: Prakachik Kaus Canal in Kargil, then Trawl Irrigation Project, then restoration and modernization of main Ravi Canal in Jammu's Samba and Kathua districts. And another project is there, Rajpura irrigation will be completed by December 2019. So, this is basically to win the hearts of people of Jammu and Kashmir. Then the last one, Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force. It celebrated its 55th Raising Day recently on 24th October. It was established in the year 1962 in the wake of India-China war in 1962. The main purpose of this Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force is to protect the borders with China, starting from Ladakh region in Jammu and Kashmir right up to Arunachal Pradesh, covering a length of around 3,500 kilometers of border. And this ITBP was established in 1962, please do not forget. Right, friends, with this let us conclude news at a glance. Please do join for questions and answers. Have a nice day. Thank you.